That's the one I'm interested to see because we saw last year with Omar the shift in free agency. Way more aggressive. We love the pieces. We could say that he hit on
It was
dang near all of them, man.
Just some of the dudes got hurt.
Yeah.
Really.
But it was like he hit on a lot of these dudes, man.
Draft age really
well.
Yeah. The Darnell pick was the only one I left a little disappointed in. Broderick could have played better too, but at least we got to see him start. And
I feel like Broderick's situation, he also got
through some growing pains.
He also got thrusted into right. He was supposed to. We was thinking of him as a left.
Yeah, true.
So I look at that and I'm like, I'll almost say check positive because I saw you do something that I haven't saw you that you weren't doing at Georgia. You was only left down there. So you showed me that you bare minimum can be a okay right tackle. Bare minimum, you can give me that. But obviously, we want to see you at your natural spot, which is left. Very similar when we talk Dotson. You look at Dotson out in L.A., his natural spot, you're like, oh, yeah, there's a reason why. So,
Herbig, good pick.
Mm-hmm.
Benton, JPJ.
Benton
Broderick.
is you can make a case Benton was the best pick.
Darnell did all right in blocking at least. I just thought he'd be featured more in the passing game. But we didn't feature tight ends in general that much in the passing game.
See, for me, I thought Darnell could have been better in the blocking. That was the part that disappointed me, specifically the Patriots game. That was like when it really started to show up. And I was just like, I thought that it would be more extra O-lineman field. It felt more like just big tight end.
Yeah.
And that was kind of disappointing to me because on tape at Georgia, it looked like extra offensive lineman in terms of the blocking style. Like, I think the receiving stuff will come with time, but the thing that's going to keep him on the field is the blocking part. And that's, like I said, I just thought it was going to be just, another level, but he's a rookie. And that's a different game when you blocking 18, 19, 20, or some of these dudes be 30 out there. But typically them kids is young in college. You get to the pros, though, he's grown men. This is all they do. Yeah.
Corey Trice got hurt, and then Spencer Anderson, didn't see him at all.
Yeah.
Good draft class, though, so far.
I would agree. Free agency we hit. Like I said, Cole, Quan.
Yeah.
Quan even missing it the first time.
I guess.
No, maybe. Think about it. But let's go down the list, right? With Quan, didn't do it the first time when the number was probably higher. Got it when it was a little bit cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
Pat P early on was good for us. He would just have the occasional, we would start seeing dudes on the end breaking routes. But when he shifted to safety, that's when he really gave us some quality production. So I'm like, as a whole,
I'd say Pat P was
a positive. I was like, it was a positive.
I think
like,
it was a positive.
It didn't blow it out the water, but him transitioning to safety saved that.
Yeah.
Because he still had PBUs at Pitt. He had some picks too.
Play midway through the season. He started to pick it up.
Yeah.
After getting cooked a couple times his first few weeks.
It's just the last game we saw him at corner.
I think Sam Alley was a positive. I thought he'd be better, but
his reputation
Allen Robinson
was a lot higher. He turned into a great blocking tight end.
Right, yeah.
That shocked me. I didn't know he blocked like that.
Not really what we were looking for, but hey.
He blocked really good, though.
I guess for what we got him for, positive. It wasn't much. Wasn't it a late pick?
Yeah.
And we only paid him like $5 million?
Only $5 million to block.
I thought we'd have our wide receiver 3
I did too.
At this point,
I definitely
did
Calvin
too. or Allen Robinson.
I definitely did
We're
too.
basically in the same spot again.
Yeah.
Now Calvin, I'm assuming will be back because of his special teams, no matter what.
Absolutely.
But
and the speed.
I think we're going to be looking for a receiver here still.
We are, because you need more dynamic. It needs to be more dynamic. Allen Robinson is good.
Boyd might not be a bad call.
I like him, and he can block. Because that's the thing right now with Allen Robinson is, it began to play as if, and I said a couple weeks ago, I was like, yo, that's just a tight end. That's 13 personnel, and if it's 13 with Allen Robinson, it's 14 personnel, heavy run. And if it ain't Allen Robinson, they put Calvin Austin out there, it's going to be some type of jet motion, but it's still heavy run. That's just the tendencies out of those particular formation groups, because Allen Robinson at this stage isn't the guy that's beating the number one corner as your only guy outside of tight ends. Calvin Austin right now, as we said, the route running, right? He's not a dude that's just routing you up right now. You still got to do some of the gadget stuff with him or scheme him a little bit better to kind of get him open. So
me in the chat thought it was going to be there. Sorry.
Man, I ain't called nobody. I just left it alone. That's why
that was a big point of discussion.
It's all good. I'm a hater. That's why I just accept it when y'all say it, not you when they say it. And I just be like, it's good, bro. I'm not tripping. I don't have a dog in the race. I don't have the ego in it. That's why I'm like, I love it though, because I can just appreciate it, man.
The route running wasn't there this year.
Yeah. But
it was in college, but
it can develop, though.
Yet.
It can develop. And I do think, man.
He got that touchdown.
Absolutely. Playoffs. We haven't seen any drop issues. That's the one positive I do like. He doesn't appear at any point in time to be scared to run fast either. That's the second thing. The route running would develop. Look at George Pickens.
He did all right in the return game, too.
He was never afraid to get hit. He ran fast. Even when he took shots, he popped right back up.
Yeah.
Think of George Pickens at this stage. He still is having to develop as a route runner. And he does it way more and is way higher end, way higher scale. But even he has to get more refined with that. So for Calvin Austin, lesser pedigree, we know it's going to take some time with it potentially. And this was also his first season, too, because remember, he missed all of last year with an injury. It wasn't even like you can practice squad or work out. It's like, bro, you got a foot and you're a fast guy. That shuts you down.
I guess the L would be Casey.
Dang, you do got a point.
What about Ogunjobi? For the contract we gave him?
That's legitimate. That is, and I like, Larry. I'm a Larry guy. I'm biased towards Larry.
Highsmith, I think the contract's fine.
I think he was chalk, yeah.
I think it's fine. Could we have used an extra sack or two? But I still think he was impactful.
I feel like he was like right where if this would have been an expectation, it was like, yep, you hit it perfect. You ain't go above it, you ain't go over it. You were just right spot on. I thought Larry, if we being real, a little bit less. I thought he still played well, but for what we saw last year and with the contract this year, and along with the expectations, it didn't deliver enough of the splash that you want for those type of deals. Because that's a force multiplier deal. That's a Tuitt deal. That's a Cam deal. And we didn't feel that consistently enough.
They might be having those type of conversations this offseason.
That's what I'm saying. It's all legitimate, bro.
Especially with Benton and how he
Come
played.
on, bro. Benton started taking snaps from Cam. He was like, bro, you look at that last game versus the Bills, man. It started to tell the picture. I was like, oh, okay. I see what this is. Oh, Cam, you just a nickel D tackle now. Huh. When that started, he's out there. Got you. Oh, I can't fault that. When you start seeing that, you're like, okay.
Neil, we didn't get to see enough of.
Yeah.
He was all right when
and
he was out
Philip Hawkins just brought him up too. He was like, it's a bit of an L. Yeah, he got banged up, man.
He wasn't technically bad when he was out there.
Yeah.
He wasn't terrible.
I mean, that's kind of been his Achilles heel throughout his career, though. Yep. Health, and same with Quan.
Yep.
Health. But I do feel like Quan's production
in
his span of health was like through the roof, bro. Yeah.
He was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so bummed about that.
Me too, because I want to see
It's like, what do you do now? I don't know if you even want to bring him back like that. He's 30s, or is he going to be 30 with the coming off
with the Achilles? Yeah. And it's a mid-season Achilles. It wasn't like a
I would bring him back for the same deal, 1 year, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Obviously, I would.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's going to be at, headspace-wise.
Yeah. But I'm saying just in the sense of the timeline. When is he actually going to be back good? We talking Kirk Cousins right now. We're like, yo, where is he going to be at in this all season? This is
9 months for the Achilles?
This is a fast dude that is lateral and stuff like that, man. The Achilles is way worse, or at least that's what they say is way worse than the ACL.
Yeah,
we've seen how dudes struggle to come back from that.
He might have to come in around the same time he did this year.
Yeah. That's my whole thing. I'm like, I don't know if he would be even available for some of that off-season stuff, man.
Yeah. Maybe he does the Miles Jack for us next year if needed.
Yeah. Shout out to Miles, man. Mid-season. Miles did come. He jumped on the moving train.
We're out on him, right?
Well, he was retired. I think he's about to go back to retired life. Like I said, when I talked to him doing the interview, he was like, bro, I was on full retirement mode. He said he worked out at LA Fitness and he was going to the steam room and he would play basketball. And as soon as he said it, I started to chuckle because I remember when I first retired, Deke, I went around the corner to LA Fitness. I too would play basketball, and I would go sit in the steam room. He'd be like, "Yep, this is how you stay in shape. This is what you do as a regular person." So yeah, when he said, I'm like, "Oh, yeah." So the fact that he was already like there, that's a different stage of retirement. That's past denial. All right. Usually when you retire, you go through denial. You're like, bro, I can still do this. I'm still nice enough. I can go sign right now. I'm ready to hoop. But then you got to talk yourself off of it. When you get to that stage, that's like, yo, put me in the. I feel like I'm the old Italian mob boss with the big belly sitting in the steam room with the towel on the gold chains. Like, that's the mindset where you in LA Fitness going for the basketball court to the steam room, bro. So, yeah, I think he might really hit it this time. Like, all right, I gave you the fake retirement, came back, retired, they gave Cade back. All right, I'm for real done this time. And he owns the team. He got the, did he have like it's like a hockey team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he on owner mode. He really retired, bro. When you start opening up stuff, just retire. Blake Martinez, right? Just opening the Pokemon stuff, retired.
I don't want him back. Honestly, it might be time to move on from Mark Robinson, too.
Yeah, Mark still give me special teams, though. And he's still extremely cheap. Former 7th round pick, man. So it doesn't cost or hurt you anything. You need a teamer. He's your Marcus Allen right now, but less noisy.
I like Phillip Hopkins' vibe here. Holcomb, E-Rob as 1-2, and then draft an athletic guy in like the 3rd round, maybe.
I love it, too. Bro, you know, going back to that Baltimore game, I forgot Trenton Simpson had one over there. When we played them that last game, he got a lot more reps.
We could have drafted him instead of Darnell.
He looked good in that game too, bro. Like, he was rangy as heck.
Well, they're probably planning on the Patrick Queen exit. So if we get Patrick Queen,
oh yeah, that's just gonna cost way more though.
Patrick Queen, Holcomb, and Roberts. I think we could deal with that.
Yeah,
I think that'd be a good little core. Let's do it.
Well, you imagine if you Aaron Curry and you coming back and you add Patrick Queen to a Cole Holcomb and an E-Rob, bruh. You like, oh, I thought Quan was nice.
Addition for us, and it'd be subtraction for the Ravens.
You double dipping. Heck yeah, bruh.
That'd be big.
Yeah. But no, like I said, I still want to keep Mark just because he's super cheap. I know for a fact he's going to give me special teams. And bare minimum, we saw... Obviously, it didn't affect us to the same extent, but just in game, think about watching something like the Bills, right? When they started having those injuries, and you're like, bro, how many of these didn't get to? If the last dude we get into is Mark Robinson, we still gonna feel good about it because we've still seen him come out here and at least look competent at times. We know the big issue with him is his eyes just consistently seeing what he's supposed to see. I still feel like the more you practice, the more you watch tape, the more you're just living this football life. That comes. I'm speaking from experience. I was like a blind dog in the meat house my first 2 years. I couldn't see anything. Pulling guard, where was he at? Which guard? Which way did he come from? I'm used to playing outside linebacker. All I look at is tackle. Tackle go down. I'm running fast as heck. Tackle go up. All right, it's pass rush. He come at me. I'm about to hit him. That's all I cared about. So I never could see both sides of the field, bro. Hey, what the guard doing on that side? Which one? The left one or the right one? What the back? You see a triangle? No, I don't see. I see one. I'm just looking at one eye. So you got to learn it. But through time, you can develop it. And that's what I'm saying for Mark Robinson. I'm like, bro, you can develop it, but you're going to have to work like a son of a gun to do it. But he's capable of it because athletic, he still is talented, man.